Alright, let's see. AO Hamaro and Yahoo Fan 33. We're about to be getting soon. Hang on. I gotta get the word out to the media. Gotta be confused where I find the media net. Let's see, where do I put that up? Oh yeah, right here. Alright, let's see. Alright. Blowing on a few people. Oh, one person on here too. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. Anyone else I got to do this? Nah, I don't think there's anywhere else to go. Alright, so before we watch the movie, we need to wait for a few more folks to join us to watch the said movie. So we're just gonna go hang in the general chat. Let's see, hopefully everything should be fine. I hope. Alright, let's head over there. Hello?
Hello?
Hello!
Yeah, man. I've been here for like 20 minutes or so.
We're gonna wait for a little bit of time to see if the others are gonna join us.
Sure thing, buddy. The link to
The link, I got it right here. Hang on.
Thanks, man. Are we going to watch dub or sub?
We're watching the dub.
The dub. Okay, got it. So 4 kids. What is the link?
I'm about to send it right there. Also, folks,
okay.
if you want to follow us to
Wait,
watch...
that's Mewtwo? Oh, so we're going to watch both movies?
No. Okay, so the link that I got has both Mewtwo Strikes Back and Returns. But in order for us to watch Return, we got to go to the second one. We got to go to the second video. So when you open the link, it's going to show 2 windows, like 2 videos. Go to the bottom one. And that's Mewtwo Returns.
Got it.
So folks, keep a reminder. Go to the bottom video. Don't go to the first one. The top one is the first movie. The second one is the Mewtwo Returns sequel. And like I said before, we're going to wait on a few more people. And obviously, unfortunately, I can't show the movie because copyright strikes and fuck that shit. I don't get copyrighted. Do you? You want to get copyrighted, Koro?
I already have. I already have it ready.
Alright, but like I said before, we're gonna wait on a few people. Probably won't be until I'll say 30 minutes from now. Just
okay, got it.
20 minutes maybe. Just so that way we can see if people will join. But, yeah, folks, we're gonna watch the Mewtwo Returns special. I think it's called special. I don't
know. Yeah, because the movie was aired, it's basically 3 episodes, but they aired it all in the winter, because, Japan always has a break week between, it's either on Christmas or on New Year's. I don't know which one it was. All I know is that this movie aired when I turned 4. And exactly 1 year after, we got The Legend of Raikou.
Oh dear.
Yeah, December 30th. Woo-hoo! Yeah. This special aired when I was 4, and the Raikou special aired when I was 5. Because they basically did specials that were 3 episodes long. But since they aired all at once, they consider it like its own special or its own movie. It's like how... Imagine if the Hellllloooo specials were aired all at once. You know?
Yeah.
And that's actually... Hey, Alex. And that's actually something to consider because, Goggles, if you think about it, isn't The Darkest Day, in a way, basically... its own plot and storyline, like the Hellllloooo specials? It's 4 episodes. In terms of it's also a movie. It's basically its own thing that's connected to the main series, but it feels like its own thing. But it's wholesome no less. So yeah, the Psycho Mega Shinka specials were the darkest day of its time.
Unfortunately.
And we stand Hellllloooo in this server. Oh, yes.
Well, I stand alone. I don't know about everybody else here.
Hey, Goggles, you're just saying, you cannot stand Hellllloooo and Leon at the same time. Choose only one Charizard boy, and I'm like, bro, shut the hell up.
Pleasure's Alon. Anyways, how you doing, Alex?
I am doing good. I'm excited to watch this with you guys.
Alright, just open the link, and like I said a few times already, it's the bottom video.
Alright, nice, thank you.
Okay. Tomorrow's episode, we may get a flashback to the movies from the movie. Tomorrow's episode. All the fans, how they're gonna handle this? Because I've been hearing people are saying oh, this movie's non-canon, or it's so weird, which
It's canon. I bet it's canon, I think.
Like, there's some evidence that says it, like, in the Jensen movie, Ash knows what Mewtwo is. This is what happens when you decide to end your movie by erasing Abel's memory. Is it never even happened type scenario? Because then we got this type of problems. But anyways, we're just waiting on like some other people to see if they'll able to join. Dang it, Zeno.
Guys, I'm gonna be late.
Dang it, Sam, you owe me $5, Sam.
Listen. I can say that, and yes, Trey still owes me $5.
Is Trey joining us today?
I don't know. Like this whole thing was literally planned out of the blue. I don't know how anyone's schedules was. I literally had to take a random guess. Hey yo, Salamai de Lucario. So yeah, like right now we're just waiting on some other folks. In the meantime, though, I guess we could give a brief synopsis of how we felt about the Darkest Day arc, since we didn't get a chance to do that in the pokechat live this week.
Yeah.
So what was Alex? You go. What's your initial thoughts of the whole arc in general?
I think that this was way better than the games. I think that they definitely made it better. I think my only complaint was that it felt kind of rushed at the end. I feel like we should have had one episode that was like Ash fighting Rose and Go fighting Oleana, and then the final episode would be about fighting Eternatus and Zanventa.
Alright.
Yeah, basically like the Team Flare finale arc. We needed like a 5th episode to settle things up for better pacing. Maybe a 6th one for an epilogue, like the one where Ash and Alan received the Honor of Kalos from Professor Sycamore. Maybe a 6th one for the aftermath, because the aftermath is basically the last 2 to 3 minutes saying this happened, and let's forget this happened, and that's basically it. And we needed Farfetch. Like, we could have Pikachu and Meowth battling together, because that's the thing. Meowth being there stole Farfetch's potential moments. If we had one more episode, I could see Pikachu battling Meowth, and we would have Riolo and Farfetch battling Rose.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
For me, it's like what everyone says, like that one extra episode could have helped the show. Like realistically, because you had a lot to do in the last episode, which I felt like, I don't know, I felt like you were kind of dragging it.
I'll give you a good example, Goggles. For example, 4 episodes are 80 minutes, so 80 to 90 minutes, it depends if you count openings or commercial or whatever, but it's like 80 to 90 minutes, so it's 1 hour and a half. If we had one more episode, we would be like near 2 hours, but that would be better, because you know a great example of a movie that's a bit over, like, this movie is 145 hours. It has a lot of things to cover up, but the pacing is very well done, and it's Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse. Because if you think about it, it's basically having all of this shit happening all at once, and they cover it with a better pacing, even though the last 3 ones are not as much as important. But they are there, and they do their own stuff, so we needed a 5th episode for the sake of pacing.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, like, I think everyone can agree, like, the pacing-wise, it just felt way too rushed by the end, or, like, by the time the last episode happened...
Yeah, sure thing.
So much just happened, whereas, like, Lucario and Center evolve, Zacian and Tomasetta comes around, they defeat, Eternatus, Go catches it, by the way, German Roses, this, that, it's like, a lot of stuff was, like, so overwhelming by the end.
And here's the thing, in story structure, you always have at least 5 points. Those 5 points are introduction, rising action, climax, falling action, and conclusion. So we kind of have many of them like being intertwined. Like we have the climax and the conclusion like mixed in just one episode. We didn't have like the falling action because we knew that we know that things were happening, but we didn't have that sense of urgency because Eternamaxed, yeah, but we don't have the sense of emergency because we don't see the distortion, the dimensions being distorted like in the games. It was basically, oh, kill the boss and it's done. We don't see like the implications that Eternatus being there should have been causing.
The Team Flower rushed out the Carlos League. By the way, the Carlos League wasn't even the main focus. Well, I'm not even though as much as I like X, Y, and Z, even I will admit, like, the pacing was kind of bad by the end point. Like, I felt like the Carlos League could have been great if they had paced it better. Like, that's something I will admit. Like, as much as like the Carlos League could have, like I said, Carlos League could have been good if like the pacing was fine. Like, but no, like it's not even bad.
But you know what's the thing, Goggles? You know what's the thing? Here's the thing. OLM never learns, so we will most likely have a Soul Road and Shieldbirth arc with less than 4 episodes, and they'll most likely try to do Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra in 4 episodes as well, each. And that's not enough. We know that's not enough, but they will do it anyway.
Quick question: what did happen to Chairman Rowe? Because like I didn't go back to him.
Away.
He got away.
Yeah, he instead of turning himself in, he just simply dipped.
Damn.
Which in a way gives me hopes that he returns with either the blonde weirdos or with beads, like doing a heist in the vault.
That'd be cool.
Thank you, Journeys, for not doing a whole freaking demote him to fucking, I don't know, secretary or some shit like that.
What do you want? Do you really want it for Rose to get Lysandered?
Well, not Lysandered. Like, if anything, him running out is even better than what happened to Lysander, because now it gives you... And this is a mix. It gives you potential... This gave me potential to see what Chairman Rose could do next. Problem...
Yeah.
Will Journeys actually do it?
Yeah, because villains being, like, the whole Rocket fiasco from Best Wishes. We had Zager and we had Pierce, and they never showed up again.
Well, no. Pierce's reasoning is, well, like, I don't know.
Pierce, yeah, but Zager at least stood for a while.
Yeah, Dr. Zager stayed for, like, a good chunk until, like, Team Rocket had to go back to being wackos.
But I'll say this. Rose, by far, as of now, is already better than Gets's. Then again, the bar is not set too high. And it's a damn shame to know that Anime Rose is better than Anime Gets's, because Anime Gets's did not live to the expectation.
I want to point out, Getz has literally got arrested
God
like a generic... Getz got arrested by like a generic fuck.
Yeah.
All the other main bandits.
And Gets's got arrested. Rose just simply... Rose and Oliana.
Yeah, they fled. They fled. Like, right now, they're in hiding right now, which could be good, but... this is something interesting, because you never, like... Other than Giovanni, I think, we never had, like, a villain who's, like, in hiding right now.
Yeah. Also, Goggles, check what Trey sent in the Anapoketubers.
What the fuck did he do? Yeah! You know, it needs to be in person.
I swear, Trey and Goggles are gonna, like, fly to each other to meet each other for the first time, just for the $5 freaking bucks.
Yeah!
Like, they're not gonna meet up because they're friends just for the heck of $5.
I mean, remember Maxie and Archie? No, I barely remember Maxie and Archie because their arc sucked.
Trey's dropping out of the tournament. Didn't we make this entire thing based around when he's available?
What? Did he just say he's dropping out?
Yeah, I mean, we could probably reschedule it so the British people can join.
Son of a bitch! Literally 1 week ago.
I'm rescheduling watching the Mewtwo episode, the Mewtwo special. After
I'll still
the
be
Mewtwo
on campus. What the fuck? What are you doing on campus on
It
Thanksgiving week?
was either today or never, and it's never.
Damn it, Trey! Fucking.
I mean, like, reschedule the tournament again?
Nah, it's too late.
It's not only a matter of Trey. Like, where is everyone?
Alex, it's too late to reschedule. Like, we're so close to the tournament. Everyone's already geared up.
For sure.
Which, by the way, folks, if you guys are wanting to compete, we still have some slots left now, thanks to Trey's dropout.
Yeah, we've got 30 spots open. Or no, 2 spots open.
Yeah, we got 2 spots left, so whoever wants to join, do it now, because the tournament's starting this Monday. Meaning, you guys don't have that much time to get ready. I mean, I've been training whenever I have free time. But nah, what did happen to, Archie and Maxie?
They're like, I don't even know.
Yeah, they simply realized that they did shit.
Oh yeah, oh no, I remember now. It was like an episode where like they're going to the Grand Festival and they meet up with an Officer Jenny and they're all like, oh yeah, Team Maxie and Archie basically say we'll give up because they're just too powerful to control, and it's all like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This is how we're gonna end this.
AG98, the Scuffle of Legends. Back in the shore, rather than Kyogre stare at each other briefly, and neither of them is linked to an orb, they retreat back to their respective lairs, Groudon to Volcano and Kyogre to the Ocean Trench. Lance and the others discuss today's events, and Lance says that the 2 legendary Pokemon will start a whole anew as Ash wonders where they'll go. Team Magma and Team Aqua attempts to change the world are ended. Yes, so it's not because Lance is there, and Lance is basically a G-Man. A G-Man is basically like, I like to believe that the Pokemon G-Men are basically like the SWAT team or the CIA.
Yeah, like world. The high corporate.
Yeah, they are the ones who do the task force and the rough housing. So even though it's open-ended to interpretation, I like to believe that Lance arrested them.
No, it's just an underwhelming.
They are eco-terrorists.
It's an underwhelming conclusion to like what debated one of the anime's first ever main legendary plots. Like, that's so underwhelming.
Yeah, and we had like plot for a Magma Aqua showdown since episode 2 because of the ruins of Oldale.
Exactly. So they were building this stuff up.
Yeah, they did a lot of things. Like they did that. They did the Devon Corp. They did trying to find the Cave of Origin in Dewford, and it wasn't that. We had the Museum of Slateport. We have the not Meteor Falls, but we had the Mountain Chimney, and we had the Weather Institute. We had a lot of, because that's the thing. Team Magma and Team Aqua always showed up in episodes that are landmark centric, but they were not, because there are 2 teams and not 1, and they were always summoning using the grunts and either 1 or 2 admins, because it was always Tabitha versus Shelly, and then only Marchie and Maxie only show up in the ending. So things happened, but they happened so disconnected one from the other. You know.
I got a question. When the Team Aqua and Magma stuff happened in the anime, the final stuff was that around the time Emerald came out?
It was, I believe, Emerald already was a thing, but they didn't want it to tackle the Emerald stuff after that, because if you think about it, the battle between because in the games, Groudon versus Kyogre happens after the Gym 7. And in the anime, they did that before Gym 7. Gym 7 was only Solrock and Lunatone, like in Ruby and Sapphire. If it was Emerald, we would have Zato and Claydol. And that's why Lance was in the was there instead of Steven or Wallace, because the writers were still deciding if they were actually going to reveal that Steven was the champion or if it was Wallace, and they basically decided to not reveal neither of them, and that's why Lance is there, and they went to Emerald anyways. That's why we have Juan instead of Wallace as the gym leader. That's why we have the Battle Frontier, and that's why Wallace was the champion of Hoenn during the Wallace Cup, and during the Aura stuff in X, Y, and Z, we have Steven as the champion. So between the Wallace Cup and the Mega Evolution Special 2, Steven dethroned Wallace.
I was just gonna
in the
say
games, it's not in the games. It's not the contrary, because Emerald, it's another universe from Ruby and Sapphire. It's not a sequel to Ruby and Sapphire.
no. I was just gonna say, like, I wouldn't at least mind it if, like, the Ground and Kyogre stuff happened at the top of the city at least. Because one of the things I didn't really like is, like, I don't like how, like, the whole conclusion was on, like, this deserted island. Like that.
Yeah, it was not even in Subtopolis where it should have been.
Like, I wouldn't mind because, like,
Although-
at that point,
although I'll give the anime this, instead of like having between gyms 7 and 8, like doing all of this island hopping, no, they basically did one filler island to cover a bunch of stuff. It's the Izabi Island arc. It's like it's a mix of filler and canon, and it's adorable. We have, because instead of doing the Shoal Cave, they basically put Snowrun in Izabi Island and like do this whole basically spot where quote unquote is the Shoal Cave.
like,
Because they had this like between Lily Cove, because between Lily Cove and between Lily Cove and Moss Deep, they were always doing filler islands, and they did Groudon and Kyogre before Sotropolis, and then we have Izabi Island, and then between Sotropolis and Pacific Log we have tons of filler islands, and then between Pacific Log and Slateport, more filler islands, and then let's get your boat to Slateport, back to Evergreen, Evergrande, and they want to catch a boat or another means of transportation, whatever, and they gotta stray in an island where a guy with a Wellner is.
is it said I know all that? Like, I know legit every moment that happened. Well, not every moment. I know every detail you said.
Is it said that you know that? No, it's not. It just means that you're an AG stan.
I am an AG stan because that's the last time 4Kids dubbed it.
Mm-hmm. Alex left. What the hell?
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, fuck him. But like, I don't know, like, to me, like, the first major arc with legendaries at this caliber back then was, like, I'm pretty sure back in the day, it was probably exciting for, like, the kids who watched it during that time. Because think about it real quick, like, a kid's mind is like 2 giant legendary Pokemon about to square off. That sounds hype. That's like for a kid.
Yeah, and that's why when they wrote Diamond and Pearl, they actually cared about the climax and the setup with Team Galactic, because and that's the thing. Having 2 teams clashing with one another and having Ash as, because it's too much. It's basically too much. We have basically one party that's Aqua and Magma baffling each other. We have another party that's Ash and Co trying to solve the situation, and then we have Team Rocket trying to get Pikachu. So basically, it's everyone for themselves and against each other. It's too much to be. It's too much to consider.
Now, to be fair, I don't mind.
In DP, they fixed that because it was only
No.
everything Dialga and Palkia related. It was Galactic. Everything either with another legendary or another plot, they basically did that for Hunter J.
Now, I'll be honest, I don't mind that idea. The whole idea was like every man for himself, because that's the same plot to have the same structure to have it during the Namek Saga in Dragon Ball Z, where Vegeta, Frieza, Gohan, and Krillin all wanted to grab the Dragon Balls for their own reasonings for one way or another, so it was a big race against time. I don't mind that. The problem is, 1, the pacing, and 2, the execution.
How many episodes? But that's the thing. From the arrival of Raditz until the departure of Goku by defeating Frieza, it was 107 episodes. In the Kai, where things are cut off for a better pacing, it's 55 episodes. 55 episodes, it's 1 year.
I'm not saying AG should have done like this whole.
It's 1 year of anime. We cannot have like this.
No, I'm not saying
even though 1 year of because imagine Naruto. How many, like the whole Ninja War is basically 3 years of animation, and that's the whole Pokemon series. Even though a Pokemon War series would be like the best thing ever, they cannot cover that. They had the games to promote. Because that's the thing, Pokemon is a commercial first and a story second. It always was and always will be.
Yeah, that's a sad part too. How even the Darkest Day arc, look at it right now, is literally basing itself on the games.
Yeah.
My problem with the Galactic is that they didn't know whether they want to have them appear once have them so many times close together.
Also, nice.
Param, the Goku Piccolo driving episode. How's that bad filler?
It's the best filler.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like, as me any Dragon Ball Z, like any Dragon Ball series, and I'll tell you this right now. One of the things I like of Dragon Ball Z, like this is one of the reasons, not the main reason. The main reason is obviously the fights and the character development, but another reasoning, the filler episodes, because they're always fun to watch. Like I like the filler in Dragon Ball Z.
We needed a filler episode because, okay, we know they are going to train 3 years for the androids, but are we actually wanting to see the 3 years?
No.
So basically, give us something to cut off the chase. And the driving episode, DBZ 125, is not gonna lie, but that filler episode has a better narrative than most of Super.
Yep. Gohan meeting a robot was done.
And a lot of GT.
Param, when Gohan met that robot, it was back when he was a little baby. He was like 4 years old, and he was so scared. He only had one companion, which was a dinosaur that died by being eaten by another dinosaur. So he was right off the tails of like losing a friend, and then he made a new friend with the robot, and the robot taught him to care. Each of them learned from one another. Therefore, when the robot died, Gohan had an incentive now.
Yeah, they basically did all the thing about we knew that the Saiyans were arriving, but because the anime needed to be a little behind the manga, they did these original stories. Then again, it felt more immersive because we saw Gohan growing up just in a span of 1 year. It was more of a it's not a it's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, like I enjoy Gohan's journey.
Gohan's whole thing was wanting to return home, and when he did, he basically went to Piccolo again. Piccolo was like, "Okay, now you're ready."
Yeah, like I like that episode because like in that episode I remember because I had a VHS for it long ago, but it broke. Gohan met a bunch of orphans who lost their family by a heavy storm, so he spent the entire day with them until caretakers came in and forcefully took them. And Gohan rode in a car with the oldest, like the teenager, I think. And he was just all like, "Yo, they'll be better off with those people because they'll have food, they have everything they'll need." And like he basically wishes Gohan farewell. So when he leaves, Gohan goes to see Chi-Chi. She's like in the house. She's like waiting for them to come home one day. But Gohan decides to go back home because after all of his journey, he learned that like those people that he loves and cares, and he wants to protect it. This is where Gohan gets the incentive to fight to protect.
Yeah, the anime did a better portrayal of wanting to show what Gohan was fighting for.
Like Gohan isn't battle hungry. Like this is something I don't get when people say like, "Oh, Gohan, Gigi's forcing him to do homework or stuff like that," because it's like Gohan likes this type of stuff. He's literally during the journey stuff before he trained with Piccolo, he was doing math on the dirt.
Because that's the thing. Gohan is not like Goku. Gohan is part human. He lives in the human world, in a human society. Heck, before Raditz showing up, Goku himself thought he was a human. Like, Goku never had the urge to train Gohan since birth, because the world was at peace. Goku and Gohan only trained because things happened. It was very circumstantial.
And even during like the training,
like, people are always saying, "Oh, Goku is a bad parent. Goku is an alien with Goku is an alien with a brain tumor. Doing what he did as far is already a victory for him."
And going back to the whole Goku's a bad dad, like first off, no, he like I get it. It's also would be Joe's because like he always dies a lot and like he's never there to see his kid like Gohan grow up when he was growing. But in reality, he is a good dad. Like I remember in the Dragon Ball Z movie, the Tree of Might, Goku, Gohan's dragon Icarus, if anyone remembers that animal or dinosaur or whatever it is. Chi-Chi was freaking out because she didn't want Gohan to keep it as a pet or even as a friend, so she told him to get rid of it. So when they were in the woods, Goku showed him like this cool little like cave with like food in the bed. Like this is the type of stuff that a dad would do for like this is something like a dad would do for like his son if like the mom says like you can't keep the dog, but the dad knows how much he cares about the dog, so he makes a little hole. Like that's the type of stuff a dad would do.
Yeah.
And also, this is like one of my favorite moments in Dragon Ball Z, in general. We'll talk about like wholesome moments. It's the episode where it's Gohan's birthday, and Goku and Chi-Chi are having memories of Gohan when he was a baby, and Goku has a memory when Gohan almost got hurt because of the tree because he let go of a stroller. I like that little moment because it reminds Goku like how far he's grown. His son has grown. Like it's just a nice wholesome moment. And also before that, Goku says to Gohan like he should study, and everyone freaks out. I like that moment.
Yeah, Goku always scared.
Like
He simply never knew how to.
And like hell during
he it's not like he didn't knew how to show it, but the way he showed it, it wasn't organic, and that's the thing. Goku is an alien to this world. The way he feels and the way he shows emotion, it's of course it's meant to be off place because he himself is off place.
And another thing too, like another moment beforehand, like before that episode, like it's after they got done with the hyperbolic time training, and Gohan's worried, like he's worried for the Cell games, and Goku's all like, "Yo, just relax, like let's just enjoy the time we have." Which again, that's
Yeah,
something. That's
because if
something.
they lost, even if they lost against Cell, at least they always had that 1 year together where it was just father and son
Yeah,
time,
well,
and everything was well and done.
well, yeah, that and like another thing is like this is something that like a parent will also do for the child. Whereas like if they're scared or worried about a certain event that's gonna happen, they're always there to be all like, "Yo, don't worry, like everything's gonna turn out all right." And for the most part, things do turn out. Yeah, granted, we know what happens in the end of the Cell Saga.
Yeah, but then again, Goku, Goku. It's not like Goku slacked off because Goku didn't slack off, but Goku felt more relieved knowing that he now lives in a world where Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo, Vegeta, like, all of them are there to help him out when needed. But Goku has this feeling like, I am not alone to protect the world anymore, and people want always to be better than me, so I believe, especially Vegeta and Piccolo, and more Vegeta, I believe that there is this feeling of Goku that there's always someone to take my place. I am not.
Cora,
I'm
I'm gonna have to
replaceable
step
in a
out real
way.
quick. I gotta check what's going on outside. Be right back.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's the thing. Goku. God damn it.
All right, I'm back. Hello.
I have this feeling. I have this goddamn feeling that we're going to start to watch the. We're going to start to watch this, and everyone's going to show up immediately.
Yep.
Do you want to try? Do you want to try this out?
I don't want to try it. Who the fuck says I want to try that out?
But did you like? You did warn everybody. Like, yeah.
I did. So, like, to be fair, this was all really last minute.
No, it wasn't. It was. It was scheduled yesterday. We scheduled this yesterday. Like, whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
I
like,
have the tab. I have the tab open just for you to have an idea.
like, we'll just wait for like 10 more minutes, and like, if no one shows up within that time slot, we'll start watching the movie.
Got it. So, 9 p.m. for me, 1 p.m. for you.
Yep.
Okay, let me see what people are saying in the chat in the meanwhile. Tell something good about fake Namek.
What is it a good feeling like? I don't know.
It was the greatest bamboozle of the 90s.
Oh wait, we're talking about that like one filler mini arc that happened with Gohan, Bulma, and Krillin.
Yeah, don't you remember fake Namek?
I mean, I actually do. I do remember. I literally was watching the Frieza saga earlier this year, so I remember that. And ooh, I got nothing to say about that arc. I'll be honest. I have nothing to say about that arc.
Well, I guess that while we are here, like, what are your opinions about The Darkest Day?
We literally just got done talking about this with Alex.
No, I'm talking about the other.
Oh. Like,
God damn it.
alright, like, if you want to know my real opinion on the fake Namek arc, I get what they're trying to do. They were trying to go with the whole. I like the space. Oh yeah, I like the Space Orphans episodes too. Like that was actually nice. That was something I like that because it like one, it shows like there are other people out there who's getting started because of Frieza, and two, it's foreshadowing Frieza.
Yeah.
But I think the fake Namek saga was supposed to be like obviously a fake out. Like it's supposed to be like a fake out. Like. Okay, so
okay, you want a good comparison? Okay, here's the thing. Fake Namek was the Nimbasa town of the 90s.
Well, I knew that was on. I knew we weren't in Nimbasa City because I knew the Pharaoh's wasn't supposed to be like that.
No, but that's the thing. It's no, but basically, Fake Namek was the Nimbasa town of that time.
There, but no, my mind. Here's what I mean.
Hey, Nimbasa town is epic. We got the first Don George tournament.
Oh yeah, the good stuff from Best Wishes. But no, like what I mean by like fake out is like this is your mindset when you're watching Dragon Ball Z as a kid for the first time watching like new episodes.
And you know what? And you know what? Having that fake out kind of because we know that Toriyama wanted for 19 and 20 to be the androids. And because in the manga, Trunks states to Goku how they look. They retconned this in the anime because the director wanted, we are not going to have a clown and a old man as the main foes. So basically, fake Namek foreshadowed / inspired the bamboozle of the androids not being the androids.
Oh my goodness. But no, like my mindset is this though, real quick. What I mean by failure is like you think you're on actual Namek, but in reality it's not the real Namek until you actually see it. It's supposed to be like a one-time deal, so when you go back to rewatch it, you know it's kind of just a waste of time, to be honest.
I'll tell you this much, it created a great meme for the Team 4 Stars.
I haven't watched Team 4 Stars in years.
Well, they are never going to do the Boo Saga, sadly.
Nope. Hype this up for no damn reason.
Sadly, they'll never do the Boo Saga. Which would take until the end of 2024 because each saga took 6 years to do. Then again, doing one episode for each 2 months? Maybe, yeah.
No, like,
wait.
I think it's wise.
30 for 6 years, so each year was 5. And then we have the specials. So yeah, each episode per each 2 months, it was amazing, man. We always had something to see. Really, if it was like 8 to 15 minutes.
And to be fair, like I don't mind the way they ended it, because the fact like you can tell like Team Polestar put everything they had in the finale.
Yeah, the finale. The finale is uncanny. Like there is no need for a Boo Saga in the abridged version of Dragon Ball. However, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, they embrace the fillers. They embrace the Duke Devlin stuff. The virtual world.
They do.
Noah, the waking of the dragons. They embrace the fillers because they use that to. They actually make the fillers feel better.
That is true. Like
They make the fillers feel better than the canon.
I feel odd how like both Team 4-Stars and Little Karibo. Well, I don't know if Little Karibo is still gonna make episodes of the Abridged or not.
It depends on his job.
Yeah, like
because I think he finished college or was unemployed between 2008 and 2009. That's why we have Wygotas between 1 and 46, like each week or something around those lines, and then from 47 until 80, 81, 82, like it started to become more sporadic with time passing by, which is a good thing for him because he's working.
yeah, like I'm not saying like let's force him to make. I'm just saying like it's obviously up to like the creator. It's always up to the creator if they want to continue on with the show or not. Like no matter what like media you are, like
The only arcs he's able to do now are the ones with Siegfried, the German dude, and the final one.
yeah, the Dawn of the Duel.
Yeah, and unless he does the capsule monster.
Oh god.
I don't think he's going to do that. Unless because Little Karibo is also doing reviews and rewatches for the GX series, if I recall correctly.
Uh-oh. Have fun with those. I've seen more Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge than like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Really?
That's what Ray Pirate said.
I mean, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a show with 6 series and 20 years. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Pokemon already has a record.
Yeah, like the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I've seen was up to 5Ds. 5Ds is like the last one I stopped, and I think that's gonna when I'm stopping watching Yu-Gi-Oh!
5Ds is amazing, man. I cannot say anything like I love 5Ds. Just the whole concept. Although GX did one thing, having the school setting basically showed to the viewers how the game actually worked without like last minute cards being revealed. Now they actually know how to play the game in GX.
Now I will give credit to GX. Unlike Sun and Moon.
GX, if you want a good school series, GX over Sun and Moon.
Yeah, GX over Sun and Moon, but even then, that's not saying much since, like, to be fair, like,
no, because they could have done the school setting with Alola.
I would not mind if like Ash was like in a boarding school at least. Like, I get it. The idea is like the Sun and Moon's whole gimmick is like he has a family in Sun and Moon, which I get. I'm just saying though. When you say he's in a
what they should have done in Alola was Kukui from the very start, wanting to create the Pokemon League and basically hiring Ash as a teacher. Like, kid, I want to create the league. These are my students. You're going to be their battling mentor because they are trial captains soon to be. So I need you to train them to become gym leader level. And basically, you know how in college, like, and even in high school, like the student teacher interactions, like because you spend too much time with them. Yeah, basically do that, but with Ash.
Or to the very least, like at first, like when I heard the Ash going to school in Sun and Moon, I was obviously turned off because it's literally right after the college league loss. But after looking back to it, like I felt like they had something going for them, but they didn't execute it well enough. My mindset though was this: like I would not mind if we had like a tournament arc, not like the league, but like a school tournament arc. Like schools from the other islands compete.
Okay, so basically what they did in GX, they had Jaden versus Chad.
Yeah, like that, like a district tournament.
Yeah.
Like I would not mind that. Like we would have seen like cool team ups, and like cool interaction. And plus, Gladiator could be
Okay, so
in one of the
basically
schools.
a Don George tournament, but it's in the Alola school.
Yeah, but I need like with
So-
various of Lola schools across like the other islands. Because I refuse. I
Yeah,
find it
there's
hard to
only one
believe that
school.
Mela Man is the only one.
Unless they had canon that there were like more schools. I don't. Mm,
No,
okay, so it's already 0 o'clock, so we should start watching the.
Yeah.
the
So
sport-
the people.
the sports fest. I mean, could work because but that's in Japan. It's not in the Hawaii. They don't have sports or cultural.
Samurai Trainer Z. That's also another good idea. Was like the command episode where like they did like obviously they did a baseball like a sports day or like a Pokemon field day type deal in the school. Like Alola brought so much potential, and that's why I'm upset with it. It didn't do the potential. And instead, what do we get? Oh, we just get an episode where Ash gets off cheating. Yeah, because that was a thing. And then we get an episode where it's all like, we gotta go to like a dog trio contest, and then Jiggly comes back for Gen 1 pandering. And then we get to talk
against the Komala. I'm glad Jigglypuff returned. And Jigglypuff was in the plane back to Kanto, and we never saw Jigglypuff again.
No, I hate the fact Jigglypuff came back to Alola. It literally came back just for one episode, and now just for fan pandering, because Gen 1, 20 years.
You want to talk about Kanto and Alola not being done right? Brock and Misty were not in the Alola League to see Ash win. His mom was there, but Brock and Misty were not.
You would expect Brock and Misty to show up.
I mean, yeah, they have their jobs and their studies.
Well, no, they could easily came for the finals. That's one part I don't get. Like, Delia's mom came when they had Brock and Misty. They came back twice.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying three times the charm.
And this is what I mean. Was on like freaking like Sun and Moon has always done this thing where I always say, "Oh, this stuff it's not gonna happen," but it winds up happening. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, do whatever the fuck you want.
In defense of the writers and the voice actors, this June 30th, 2019, when the Alola League began, 3 years exactly after the Kalos League began, that was the day Rika Matsumoto knew that Ash was going to finally win the league at the first time. So she only knew that Ash was going to win, and because she was going to record the finals, like the league begins. They start to air the league, and starting to air the league, the animation for the entire Sun and Moon, it's done. It was time for the recording, and they told Rika, "You are going to record this episode, and Ash is going to win." Like, they didn't give her time to, because they really wanted Rika's impression to be more immersive. Like, oh wait, it actually go. Oh, okay, I need to prepare myself. We have no time. Are you surprised? Yeah, and that's why we have that line of Ash like, I won. It's it's so good. Okay, let's not start to watch the Mewtwo stuff.
Yeah, I was real quick to talk about
Because
that.
I know we have this thing. I know we're going to start to watch this, and everyone's going to show up.
Real quick, I do agree, I did like how like it shows how much Rika was so immersive with Ash at this point. Like 20 years with his character. It's nice to see like she's so. I would say that she became Ash. But alright, folks. It looks like the other people are too damn lazy to get here.
She was as surprised because she wasn't her surprise was basically her knowing that I'm doing a job to a character that will not have any sort of progression, and when that progression was given after Kalos, no less, it caught her off guard, and it was amazing. But yeah, let's start watching.
Yeah, alright, folks. Get to the link.
Children's special.
It's time to watch the Mewtwo special after like an hour worth of waiting. Because people don't know when time's supposed to start. Because I have
But
stuck.
can you not put the video and then have those lines like how everyone does in their reviews? Like we have the resources stuff for that.
There we go.
Because just having the Mewtwo thing, you know.
Nah, this is the only way I can do it. Like I have my phone here to like give the timestamps and everything.
Okay, let's start this.
All right, folks.
And it's the oh man, we're going to see the frying pan.
All right, folks. Get ready, because we're about to watch this video, the movie.
The frying pan.
I will need to point this out right now. The time that I have is gonna go backwards. So, from my end, it says 1 hour and 34 minutes or 34 seconds. My bad. Cora, what does it say on your end?
Yeah.
All right, folks. So this video is more or less gonna be like a backwards, like instead of like a 1, 2, 3, and then moving forward with the video. This thing is gonna be like a 1 hour, and then it goes like 59, 40. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Koro, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So with that said, in 3, 2, 1. Oops, hang on. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Go!
Again, folks, I apologize. I can't show the video because of copyright. So right now, you guys gotta.
Mewtwo is nuking everything in New Island, basically.
It's pretty much just a recap of what happened in the original.
Sadly, Journeys will never address the Miyamoto and the Fuji subplots.
Nope.
Miyamoto, Jesse's mom.
Oh yeah, there is that thing from like Japan, right?
Yeah, the radio drama, yeah. And soon I encounter my nemesis.
my nemesis, the power of cuteness.
The young trainer cried out for the fight to cease. Stop!
I want to point out Mewtwo has got to remember Ash because of that moment. Because Ash is the one to teach Mewtwo about life.
For those who don't know, Mount Kina in Johto is geographically north of Mumu Farm in Route 39.
So wait, does this mean this movie takes place after Ash gets his 4th badge?
Yeah.
Alright. remember, folks, to use the second link to the second video of the webpage. Because that's what the Mewtwo Returns is. The first one is the first movie. Oh, I love this. This was awesome. He isn't watching, just listening. I think he didn't use anyone but Pikachu, so it doesn't matter over in viewing order.
Spicy pizza pancakes.
Not gonna lie, that actually sounds kind of good.
You either do pizza or pancakes.
Pizza.
Hey, look,
Oh,
pink clouds.
it's coming! Wait, it's coming! Wait for it. Your Vine Pen is a drawing pen!
Yes!
He did it!
I like how Team Rocket has its own version of a guidebook.
Yeah, I like that too.
What kind of bus only does a 1 month trip?
Canada?
I mean, yeah, this is Japan.
Japan has bad climates too. He said again.
There has to be a way to catch up with that bus. I mean, well, if you had Charizard or Pidgeot to fly around, but that will make things easier, right, Ash?
That scene for some odd reason reminded me of like the port lady from the first movie.
Oh no, my bus doesn't have Mewtwo insurance.
It has Mew insurance, but not Mewtwo. I want to point out if Mewtwo wasn't there, they all would have been dead.
Right. They drive on the right.
So I got a quick.
Okay, Mewtwo saying, I do not feel compassion. Tomorrow Mewtwo needs to be more compassionate. If Mewtwo is more compassionate, that means this holds up.
So I got a quick question. Which voice actor do you like for Mewtwo? The original one or Dan Green?
What?
Mewtwo had 2 voice actors.
Oh, this one.
This one's Dan Green.
Yeah, because Dan Green also voices Professor Cerise and Yugi Moto.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, the English VA of Mewtwo voices Yugi Moto and Professor Cerise.
Cerise from Journeys.
Yeah.
What?
Chloe's dad. The one who voices Mewtwo voices the King of Games and Ash's employer.
Here's a first. Journeys is the best series ever. Oh, here goes my favorite line. Cannon tastes like something's been swimming in it.
You know what your problem is, Ash? You have no taste. Well, maybe I don't, but neither does this one.
This is why I love 4Kids.
You need. I mean, I know that many water are like tasteless, but that's the thing. Water is tasteless, but come on.
Ah.
It's a Christmas tree.
I mean, well, close to Christmas.
It's a Christmas tree's lady on. I mean, there are cute Pokemon. Ladian is one of them.
Yeah.
And Misty is stroking the canoe back. God damn it, girl. Higher than Mount Silver?
Lovable Mount Silver, I was gonna say.
Man, I don't understand Mount Mortar. But Mount Silver? Are you saying that this giant rock is bigger than Mount Fuji? This must be a dub. This must be a dub thing.
I don't know. Well, we gotta wait and see.
Hey, it's your Butterfree, Ash!
Where is it? No,
It's your Butterfree! You might
no,
get
there's
the
gotta be that one.
Johto!
No, it's that one. It's gotta be that one. You know, that one. Right there. That one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. That... I mean, many of those who were not born were your own doing, you two. You won't... You are unlike the others because you made them. Damn you two! Okay, this whole thing makes Mewtwo look like a prick.
This movie. One thing I don't get with this movie is that Mewtwo's trying to answer these questions that he already got the answer from the first movie.
Alright.
You gotta love 4 kids.
Don't worry, Ash. Give it another 20 years and you're going to do your own research. But I mean, that's Gho's job.
Yeah.
But Ash is the anomaly magnet and Go does the paperwork. Yeah, but not the Sakuragi Institute. Oh, you're Domino, black and white and yet so playful, damn Brock.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Brock foreshadowed Pokemon Black and White 10 years before.
So does this mean this one's gonna help us find the cure for the you-know-what?
It's the Fountain of Youth!
We- I can't help but think those firecrackers were added, what 4 kids added.
Your power plant online.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah, that's you leaving.
Team Rocket flying on a balloon with rockets. They'll blast again soon.
Is that an actual song?
The expression of Domino's
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
remember, kids, never attach rockets on a balloon.
Yeah, otherwise you'll get fried.
Hey, come
You
back
said
here!
come
And
back
no
here.
one breaks their- Well, Ash, you told them to come back here. And so they did. These kids and their shenanigans.
I know they're using the original the soundtrack from the first movie, but they're using them in good places.
You know what's interesting? You have this lake with a cave in the middle of the lake, and the cave has a psychic Pokemon.
Yes.
This kinda inspired Sinnoh, right?
I don't know actually.
Because it's a psychic Pokemon in a cave in the middle of the lake. So it inspired the Lake Trio. That's human again.
Okay, so Mewtwo does remember who Ash is, at least in this context.
He always remembered. He erased Ash's memory, not the other way around.
Listen. We're down, okay? You don't know what.
Besides, Mewtwo is a psychic type. Of course, they have better memories. They are not the writers.
Hey, didn't this girl said it was impossible to get up on
I
top
like
of this?
how they are Team Rocket, but they fly on blimps.
Hey, didn't this girl said that like it's impossible to get on top of this mountain?
Yeah, Team Rocket. Yeah, because Nanu was in Alola, and Team Rocket had scientists in Sylph. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Team
that is
Rocket
accurate.
everywhere.
Although I don't even want to talk about the Nanu thing. Quick question: was the Nanu thing for the anime alone, or was that something from the actual games?
She's an original character. She's not from the games.
No, I mean Nanu, the whole Nanu Team Rocket stuff.
Ah, no, that's anime. It's not from the game. They just wanted for the Meowth. They just wanted for the Alola Meowth dude with the Persian to have ties with the other Persian.
Ah, okay.
it's Pikachu.
Pikachu.
No, I think that's I think that's the fanon name. It's Pikachu.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of a cute name.
Brother, my brother. Oh, don't you want fun? Oh, dun, 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 dun. I cannot sing anymore because of copyrights.
Trying to get me copyright here.
Well, this aired in December 30th of 2000, so even if it was the year was going to end. Fighting is senseless, said the Pokemon with a savage heart in the Dex entry.
Really?
Oh yeah, this Pikachu don't fight. I'm joking, this Pikachu does not know fight.
You did a video of singing it. No, I'm not gonna sing. Fine, I will.
This is like the sequel to a movie I missed. Oh, Eric Stewart. Oh,
This
good boy.
is why Eric Stewart will be best.
This is like a sequel to a movie I missed. Oh yeah, the water trainer had the Needle Queen. Okay, so Brock foreshadowed Black and White with Domino, and Mewtwo saying that the clones are the moonlight to the original sunlight. They also foreshadowed Alola. God damn!
Dang it!
And the X and Y genes, they foreshadowed Kala. God damn, this movie is brilliant. Okay, goggles. Here's the thing. We have Mount Kina, a mountain and a river. So, Ruby and Sapphire, Gen 3. We have the Psychic type in the lake, Gen 4. Domino, Black and White, Gen 5. The chromosomes of X and Y, Gen 6. The Sun and Moonlight, Gen 7.
So
Bro, this movie foreshadowed 5 gens.
Dang it, Mewtwo returns. I like the song they're using right now.
Gosh, I miss Chikorita. And Bulbasaur as well.
Bulbasaur we see all the time, so I'm not really that upset.
I'm still mad that Bulbasaur doesn't have a poison move. But that's the pet peeve of mine. Chikorita having Vine Whip though, that's an egg move from Bulbasaur. So this Chikorita must have a Bulbasaur or something around those lines as a father.
That's something I didn't even knew before I looked it up.
Even the clone me off is laughing. The fact that Mewtwo already had this prison for humans is either concerning or very conventional. Yeah.
That is a questionable thing.
Alright, I'll get the Team Rocket uniform, traitor.
So I'm telling you, 4 kids had some charm.
Their safety or their freedom. Sometimes Mewtwo speaks like a philosopher, sometimes he speaks like a politician, goddamn.
Mewtwo for president?
Hey, they are going upwards the stairs just like in movie 3. Na, 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 na. Gosh, I love movie 3.
Movie 3 is a good movie. Oh yeah, these little fuckers.
The baby Nidoqueen. The one Pokemon that cannot breed because genders were the thing in Gen 1. God damn that gaming error.
I can get by with the Rhyhorns, but the Nidoqueens are weird.
The baby Nidoqueen. And we're going to see the baby Needle Queen again because I think Domino holds one.
Coward.
Oh, wait! It's Pokeballs with the R. Oh, so the gotcha machine does have a purpose.
Hey!
The Mewtwo return Pokemon are the gotcha machine.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Wait a minute. Do the Pokeballs in the Gotcha Machine actually have R's on them?
They get free. I didn't mean to. I was making a funny.
No, I mean legit. Like, do they have R's on them?
I think they're free. Okay, just let it be known that Mewtwo's Shadow Ball evaporated that red laser without an explosion. So, that Shadow Ball created a goddamn black hole.
Oh dear.
And everyone is free now, because Mewtwo is Chad.
Thank you, Purim. Thank you, Purim, for the clarification.
Hey, look, it's a red machine and a blue machine. It's Pokemon Red and Blue. Damn you two. You got owned by science.
You got nerfed. That's what happened.
Yeah, he can control. But psychically, he can also control machines. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
He cannot control the will, but he can control the movement. Hey, look, it's the game guns.
Yeah.
You are despicable, Giovanni.
I thought I was going to say, you bastard.
What knew about the motto? Looks like T-Rocket's never blasting up again.
You can really tell where like the commercials begin and end with this special.
Yeah, because they have
The fades.
Yeah, they have the fades. This is like a PowerPoint transition.
Your ground signs.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
We,
ground
we,
types!
we love the fact that electric types cannot harm ground Pokemon, but a Tulip that shoots electricity can harm a Nidoqueen and a Rhyhorn. So basically what you're saying is that human electricity is more powerful than Pokemon electricity. Logic. Damn logic.
Oh my. I'm still laughing at the fact that I thought Ash was about to say you bastard. Would this be considered like the first time Ash and the others like fight against Giovanni in a techno term? Like they fight Team Rocket?
Yeah. You know what's interesting? This happens because they never did Cerulean Cave. And somehow, this special is better than the Radio Tower Takeover, because the Radio Tower Takeover was basically Jesse and James just appearing in the DJ Mary radio special.
I don't want to point out...
They did a Radio Tower Takeover in the anime. It's basically like they did the Rainbow Rocket, but it was Matori Matrix.
Yeah, like I would say like this is like the first time that...
The anime does original text. Hey look, you see? She's holding the baby Nidoqueen.
I love it when Dan Green says stuff like that. I know Ashley has fought Team Rocket before in the St. Anne, but that was more like just for comedic effect.
Mewtwo was just saying to Giovanni, I'd rather die than be your bitch. I would rather vanish from this world than being owned by you. Like, I'd rather die than being your... God. Damn. That flower does more damage to Pokemon than Ash's Torterra.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me, Goggles? Basically, Giovanni saying, enter the light and suffer the damage that we are going to cause them. It's basically Kuma in One Piece, like, he basically absorbs Luffy's damage and says to Zoro, enter here and suffer what they will suffer.
Oh my goodness.
God damn, Mewtwo walking into the light of death. Hey, it's Jesus! He's going to sacrifice, he's going to crucify Mewtwo!
Alright, let's open to page 32. Our Lord and Savior Mewtwo. Amen. I apologize to those who got a little upset.
Like, Ash, how is Ash handling them? His arms are not supposed to move neatly that
If his
way.
arms were able to move like that, couldn't he just get his Pokeballs?
Arms are not able to... Damn it, Ash is like that! You either have your arms constricted or not. Damn. Like, goddamn.
I want to point out, he could literally reach in his pocket to get his Pokemon. You have to realize these are powerful Pokemon clones,
Here's the
right?
thing. Why are they arresting them and untying the bands? Like, arrest them with the bands on!
I also want to point out, we have a Charizard and a Gyarados clone in that cage too.
Yeah, they are creating a hideout in just one day. This is like Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Yeah. Industry pollutes water. How can Misty hate bugs when bugs are saving water? Damn, Misty.
Jesus Christ, that's a swarm right there.
You know what's funny? Giovanni being scared of Beedrill. He has a Beedrill in the manga.
Wow.
A mega Beedrill, more or less. And everything got moved! The plot armor explosion. Always convenient.
Yep. Do we have a Locust Pokemon, by the way?
She's using
How
the
strong is
Black
that,
Lord
bro?
as a staff to battle Scyther. And she's using it as a jumping gymnastics pool.
Oh my goodness, James.
God. You have to tackle
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Harder.
tackle it.
Ha! Ha! It looks like Link. Like, yeah, oh yeah, ha, yeah. God damn it. Kaioken! Ah! Yeah, Mewtwo is using a Kaioken right now, come on.
Yep. I'm not even gonna lie, when I first saw this, it actually freaked me out.
Not gonna lie, but the Mewtwo animation here is very epic.
Yeah, it was.
I've also destroyed myself. Are you Mewtwo or Mew Drama Queen? God damn. Giovanni!
The first time.
You don't want this time!
Polly, you're there!
You know what you know what this movie makes me realize? Misty and Brock battled Giovanni before Ash did.
Yep. I gotta take a screenshot of that Polly world. Did Ash have Bulbasaur up until the Master Quest saga? Hello?
Well, you went from punching the dudes to tossing him into the river.
Yep.
It might contaminate the whole spring. It might contaminate the whole spring. Damn, you're saying that I know that Mewtwo isn't impure because he wasn't born, but damn, bro, damn. Hey, it's the bane of your existence, your nemesis.
Not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I legit thought he was gonna have a memory of Amber.
Mewtwo is monologuing. It works for character development. It's a cliche, but it's a good cliche. And another explosion. And now we have Super Saiyan.
Yay!
We have Kaioken, now we have Super Saiyan.
You know, this reminds me of what happened when Goku was fighting Frieza. Remember when
Mewtwo is
Goku...
basically using Saruwaddle.
Remember when when Goku's head was in the water because of Frieza? That reminds me of that scene.
That beacon of light. You see, this is very anticlimactic.
It is.
He basically like, well, I don't like where this is going. And he basically flips the script to... Mewtwo basically did the world's greatest teleport ever.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with my note. Yeah, your artist didn't drew you enough. What do you want about it?
Ha!
you know, Mewtwo using Butterfree's spore to eliminate Rocket's memories. In a way, it reminds me of the finale of Fantastic Beasts. Like, magic happens, humans see it, and they basically use the Thunderbirds to use the storm to make a potion, go into the storm, and everyone forgets. Like, damn, Harry Potter ripped off this movie.
Yeah, bitch.
I have the feeling that I've been utterly defeated.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, a Pikachu balloon that we never see again.
You better remember.
Yeah, you better remember tomorrow, Ash. You better remember.
You better remember Mewtwo. And this is why we're
Remember
watching.
Mewtwo? That's pretty far, man.
This is why we're watching this movie the day before.
Time and space, you see? He says time and space, more Gen 4.
That means we need to watch the movie when Gen 9 is coming out so we can see what they referenced.
Oh yeah, they have a lot in common. Oh yeah, of course, because spare the spares.
I want to point out
That's true.
the anime was too lazy to color these people.
Shipping character of the day. Yeah, pair the spares. Best trope. Ah, yeah, she's such a... Yeah, so Mewtwo is basically Batman. He's a vigilante. And we all thought this was going to be New York City from movie 16, but no, that Mewtwo is a girl because they lost the rights back in the
Yeah,
day.
they lost the
God
rights.
damn it.
They lost the rights, and instead of doing a good neutralization with the original Mewtwo, they decided to make this fucking bullshit ass female Mewtwo. You can tell I hate that. I hate Genesect movie. But folks, that's the end of the movie.
The credits. Yeah, we have a post-credits. I think we have a post-credits.
I don't think so. Like, what
But we're going to watch the credits again. The music is...
No, I still have the credits on right now. But like, I don't think there's any credits for you. I think it's just showing off who worked on the special.
Music, Shinji Miyazaki.
This isn't Shin Miyazaki though.
Written by Takeshi Shudo. Of course. Of course, yeah, he was still doing this. He dropped the year after because the Celebi movie didn't address the GS ball walk.
Dang. The GS part was a waste
Yeah,
of
this
time.
was written by Shudo. Yeah. You better remember tomorrow, Ash. I want to know how many Pokemon will Go catch tomorrow. Because besides the bug episode, he caught 8 Pokemon in Journeys 20, Yeah. So yeah, the movie ended.
Movie's over.
I don't know how to rate it. Special out of 10.
We're gonna wait for the review on Saturday, along with the review. So this Saturday, folks, is the Mewtwo special again. Meaning we got two Mewtwo contexts to review on Saturday. The episode and this special. So yeah.
Yeah.
So with that said, though, Koro, thank you for joining me.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Hey, thank you, folks, for joining us to watch this movie. I know it took us a little while to get started, but the people didn't really feel like watching the movie. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys.
Okay.
And we'll see you guys next time.